Disclaimer: this video is based on my opinions of the Hearts of Iron 4 DLCs. It is not a commentary on the real-life significance of countries in World War II. Please don't get it confused. This is a video game. Duh! I'm gonna go here. Create a Hearts of Iron DLC thing. Tier list, alright. So, by blood alone. Italy. Ethiopia. I don't remember what else, actually. Switzerland, I think. Great mechanics. Especially the Air Force. Yeah, that was great. I love it. Italy, top tier. I find Blood Alone really good because it improved on the plane system. And I really like the Italian focus tree now compared to back then. That one was pretty L. Although I don't like the civil war in Italy, but it makes sense. Arms against tyranny. It's B tier. I don't really care for the Scandinavians. I kind of regret buying that because of the. Yeah, it's B tier. All right, Scandinavian countries aren't something amazing. All right, No Step Back, worth buying. I like No Step Back. The Soviets was great. So the HOI4 DLC No Step Back, actually I liked it very much because of the Soviet tree. I don't really care about the Polish tree, Estonia or Lithuania, Latvia tree. Although I did just play it recently with a bunch of friends. We were doing a collab stream where we fought against the Soviet Union. I think No Step Back is worth it, worth buying. Together for Victory. I don't like the fact that Together for Victory is so... I don't like that Together for Victory feels so necessary for the game, you know? It's like the puppet system, you know. Like, the puppet system is necessary for the game to function. But it's ultimately, it's not worth it. Canada, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, who the f is these things unless you're playing a multiplayer game? Who even plays these nations unless you're playing a multiplayer game? If you want to play a nation by itself, you wouldn't be picking these countries. Their focus trees aren't very expensive. Their focus trees aren't very, you know, helpful. It's purely to support Britain, and like what, for Canada you gotta fight the US. That's the only expansion choice you have. What are you gonna do? Like you are fighting, you're basically a coughing baby fighting a hydrogen bomb. Australia, you're isolated. Or you have a naval invade. You have a naval invade in Indonesia. Do you know how annoying naval invading Indonesia is, especially now with the new system. The same thing as New Zealand, South Africa. Oh, South Africa, war in Africa, especially after the No Step Back like logistics update, right? Playing in South Africa is basically dragging your like toenailless flesh toes across sharp glass for no reason. That's how bad it feels to play in all these regions. But the problem is that Together for Victory has a core mechanic, which is the puppeting system. Oh, it pisses me off so much. So unfortunately, because it's a core mechanic, I think if it's on sale, you should buy it. I hate everything about it, but you should get it if it's on sale. Death or Dishonor. Not worth it. Romania tree, Yugoslavia tree, Old Hungary focus tree, Czech tree. Waking the Tiger is defunct. Waking the Tiger is defunct because Germany got reworked in Waking the Tiger. China got reworked in Waking the Tiger. PRC got reworked. The Warlords got reworked. Japan got reworked in the Waking Tiger. Look at them now. It's completely defunct. It's useless. The only thing that Waking the Tiger has, the field marshals. I think, if I remember, I can't remember what Waking the Tiger even gives you. Field marshals? Yeah, probably field marshals. Like, what's the point? What the hell's the point of that? One thing I don't like is these DLCs come with like major updates, which should just be in the base game. And yeah, a base game with the base focus trees. Just give it like that. Paradox, please. Anyway, sorry. La Resistance. Spies. Portugal. Spain. France. Mid. Mid as hell. I don't. People don't use spies except to do collab governments. That's it. You gotta spend like $20, $15, like Singapore dollars or like American dollars or whatever to get spy agencies so that you can do collab governments. That's it. That's it. Oh, I'm gonna play Spain and fight in an endless civil war. And then what? Why then the expansion? Everything is like the only thing you can expand to is Portugal because you go to France. You on historical. You're what? You're fighting the allies early. What? You go to Portugal, they have a chance of joining the Axis. They might join, whatever. You know, it's not worth it, man. Resource resistance is mid. The only reason why I'm saying it's mid and not not worth buying and not D tier is because mid is because at least it gives France an interesting focus tree. There's LARP opportunities. I like the Portugal. I don't really like Portugal. The Portugal focus tree is fine. I don't like the Spanish focus tree. It's too convoluted. The French focus tree, it's nice to have expansion on it. But that's it. Man the guns! Man the guns! A new the naval tree system where you build stuff and rework to the very much needed rework to the English focus tree and a US focus tree. Alright. I like Man the Guns. I love the US focus tree. I like the Mexican focus tree, although it's broken now. I like I like the British focus tree. I like the Navy where I could do like tiny little upgrades to them. I felt that it was very fun. If it's on sale, just get it. It's nice. Battle for Bosphorus mid. Greece, Bulgaria, Turkey. I said this before and I'll say it again. Oh, look, I'm LARPing as Greece. I'm restoring the Byzantine Empire. Oh, look, I'm Turkey. I'm restoring Ottoman. Oh, look, I'm Bulgaria, making the Balkan. God, it's such a drag to play those countries, man. Especially with how convoluted the trees are. I do not like it at all. I regret buying it, but since I already have it, I might as well use it, right? Trials of Allegiance, not worth buying. Boring. Every single path in Trials of Allegiance is core entirety of South America. I don't. You want to know why? Because nothing ever happens in South America except for what? The war between Peru and Ecuador? Oh, you could do that in vanilla. Well, you need a full ass focus tree. And then what? Basically, if you're playing in historical, having this does nothing for you. It does nothing unless you're playing in that region. Then you're not playing historical anymore. Like, nobody plays these countries. The only country that is worth playing is Brazil on historical. Because Chile and Argentina don't do in historical. It's pointless. It's worthless. At least if you play a multiplayer roleplay game, China gets something, you know, it's some relevance. But other than that, like, have you seen anybody play a multiplayer roleplay game as like not roleplay, like multiplayer historical game as like Chile or Argentina? No, they play Brazil. They play Mexico. That's it. They play Brazil or Mexico. I'm not paying $20 or like $15 just to get just to get like extra shit on like Brazil, bro. That's not worth it, bro. I'd rather just play the normal focus tree and make it so strong, and then just build up my country with like 10 infrastructure, 5 infrastructure, 10 infrastructure, win the goddamn game. But the only reason why Trials of Allegiance is not at never buy is because Trial of Allegiance, if you like to play in South America, go ahead. Go to Demerang, S tier, very nice. I like the upgrades to Hungary, Austria. I don't really care much for. I'll be very honest. I don't really care much for the Germany focus upgrade. I find it boring. I said I find it boring. Right, MIOs, yeah, okay, yeah, sure, okay. That's a useful thing. I think it's good. I don't care about Germany and everything else, but I S tier just because I can play Hungary and Austria and doing very cool things. Very really replayable, very fun. Graveyard of Empires, I would say it's just not worth buying. Coming back to this, no compromise, no surrender. I really, really, really like playing as China and the PRC, so I would put it at S. However, like I said, the Chinese tree is kind of meh, so it goes down, and then the Japanese tree is just not worth playing any other route other than the fascist one. So if it's on sale, get it. I don't like the navy. Okay, yeah, it's mid. It's mid. It's the exact same thing as Trials of Allegiance. Except the only reason why it's above Trials of Allegiance and mid is because it slightly has this tiny little advantage, right? Where this tiny little advantage where like China and Japan are more relevant than Brazil and Chile and Argentina in the whole grand scheme of World War II. Keep in mind, I'm talking about everything from like historical focuses on. So like, especially if you're playing a multiplayer role play game, no compromise, no surrender, mid. So this brings me to the end of the video of my HOI4 tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed, and you know what? You can always catch me on stream. I'm usually streaming on Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, or all at once at around 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Plus 8 GMT, so about Singapore time. So you guys can catch me there streaming HOI4 or CK3.